Hey folks, Quill18 here, and actually I'm not here. For the next 2 weeks, I will not be home. I will be on vacation, which means no new videos for a couple of weeks, and I'm really sorry about that. However, I will try, assuming I can get internet access all set up and enough free time, I will try to upload little videos as I'm on my trip. Where am I going? I'm happy you asked, people who are not currently there in front of me. Well, first stop, we are going to be visiting Scotland. Specifically, we're going to stop into Ayr, which is on the kind of a western side of Scotland. We're going to be visiting some of the friends my wife made when she was over there studying last year at university in Scotland. And we're going to be having, oh my god, Ayr is such a lovely, wonderful, wonderful place. Kind of a smaller town, and funny enough, a lot of the people from Scotland kind of poo-pooed the area. It was like, oh, it's so boring, there's nothing to do there. It is lovely and beautiful, and I mean, it's where Robbie Burns is from. How could it not be totally awesome? I went there last year, but only for a week, so I'm looking forward to going back, having a pint at the Tam, that sort of thing. Yeah, and then after that, we're going to be taking a train over to Edinburgh and spending a little bit of time there. I've never seen it. We're going to walk around the Royal Mile, probably taking a whiskey distillery tour, that sort of thing, which should be awesome. And then we take a sleeper train to London, England, where we're going to be spending a lot of time in things like the museums and probably visiting the Tower of London and that sort of thing, walking along the Thames, and of course having a little bit of tea. And after that, we take yet another train through the Channel, cross to the continent, and end up in Brussels, where there's lots of things I want to see. Of course, Brussels is the seat of the European Parliament, basically. I'm also really looking forward to trying their les gaufres, their waffles, which come in 2 different styles, I have found out, so I'm really looking forward to that. I've been on a very low-carb diet for a year now, and ooh, waffles, that is going to be a hell of a treat to break out of that pattern. And of course, fries, what we know as French fries, are actually from Belgium, les frites. So I'm going to give those a try as well. And this picture is from the Grand Place, which looks amazing, and I'm really looking forward to checking that out. And then we hop into yet another train and head down the eastern side of France on the border of Germany and end up in Strasbourg. Now, Strasbourg is in an area of France which is really interesting, the sort of Alsace-Lorraine type of area-ish. And what's really interesting about the history is it's literally flipped back and forth between French and German ownership for since there's been a France, basically. In fact, there hasn't been a Germany until like 100 years ago, but still there was that sort of flipping between the different countries. It's really interesting when you play some of the games like Europa Universalis or whatever, depending on what period of time you start, it's in either one side or the other. And so it's a really unique place that is a true mix of different cultures and histories, and that's actually the area that my family is from originally. And I mean, my family, no matter which way you go up the branches, we've been in Canada for like 10 generations or something ridiculous like that. But on my father's side, we come from Strasbourg. Well, just outside. We come from a little town called Waldersbach. So I wanted to go and visit that. I'm super excited. And I want to try some choucroute, some sauerkraut, which I actually like quite a bit, but I want to try, you know, the real proper thing. And then we get onto yet another train and end our trip in Paris. Oh, I didn't mean to say, when we're in Strasbourg, because it's literally right on the border with Germany, we're going to cross over into Germany and visit the Black Forest, probably just for a day or something like that. But that's going to be sort of a little pit stop along there. And then, yes, Paris, which I have been once, but I was very young. I was 13 years old when I was in Paris, and I'm now 33. I just had my birthday a couple of days ago. Yeah, there's a few museums I really want to see that have some incredible scientific inventions and things with some really important scientists that totally kind of make me excited, like Foucault's pendulum, that sort of thing. If you don't know what it is, look it up. It's really cool. Like, it proved in a sort of very visual way that the Earth was rotating. I mean, people kind of knew by then, but that sort of the proof was really cool. Montmartre is an area where all the real bohemian artist types and things hung out. Little things like that. Champs-Élysées is wow, there's a lot of things going on there. But I think my wife is very excited about the shopping. And I'm hoping it's window shopping, because we're talking about like all this super high fashion that's like, oh, you want a pair of socks? That'll cost you $700. So more of the looking shopping, less of the buying shopping. The last time I was there, I believe I saw 3 Lamborghinis parked on the side of the road. Just, you know, at a meter. It's insane. And of course, everywhere we go, we're super excited about all the food that we're going to try, because that's, I don't know, that's a big part of travel. I feel that food, nothing tells you more like what daily life for someone is more than just eating the food somewhere. Because what is more important to human existence than just the food we eat? It kind of defines everything. Who you are, what you're from, where you're from, what your family's like, right? So that's always a big, big deal, and I'm probably going to come back 20 or 30 pounds heavier. I mean, I'm only gone 2 weeks, but I figure I can put on that much in that amount of time. I'll try really, really hard, and then back to the gym after that to try to lose some weight. Anyway, so like I said, I will try very hard to upload some little mini trip videos as I go, but other than that, no videos for 2 weeks. I will be back home technically on May 20th. But probably don't expect any videos until at least the 22nd or 23rd, because I'm gonna need time to unpack and rest, and then I record the videos, and then they don't get uploaded right away. And yeah, so that's it. I will see you guys on the other side, and see you soon.